Good morning. And how are you doing? So, it dawned on me this morning that we haven't taken a joy check lately. So, that's what we're going to be doing today. So, my name is Karen. I help people explore their joy to increase their joy. So, let's be joyful. So, yeah, good couple of weeks since we settled in and saw where we are and where we're going and what we're doing in our exploration of joy. Because it's not binary, it's not we're there or we're not. It's kind of, are we there now? Are we there now? Are we there now? And it's not even an all or nothing. It's how much are we allowing into our lives moment by moment by moment by moment. So, how are you doing? Are you happy with the amount of joy coming into your life? Is your business bringing you joy, or are you feeling frustrated? Are you not getting the amount of leads you want? Are you not getting the amount of people that you want? Or is everything Roger cool? Is the family, things with the family going well? Things at work? Things with friends, with family? Now, not everything is going to be perfect. Nobody guaranteed perfection. I don't even know what that means even. But are things going in a direction that you like? Are things happening in a way that's bringing you joy, that's fulfilling you, that's making you happy, that's feeling relaxed? Is the body relaxed? Is the mind relaxed? Does everything feel like you're aligned with your core values? All these things are worth taking note of as we're exploring our joy. And I'll admit, I've kind of been a little sad lately. This is this is a little bit of a sad time for me. I've said that before. Between September and Christmas Day, it's kind of a hard time for me. There's a lot of anniversaries and birthdays of my parents. I don't know, for some reason, they did everything within a short span. It's a 3-month span. So I'm now coming up to another couple of anniversaries and a birthday. And I'm kind of, anniversaries and birthdays are just kind of what they are. And sometimes they bring us joy, and sometimes they make us feel a little sad. And so, and here in the Northern Hemisphere, it's winter and the days are shorter. And if anybody here has that issue with not having enough sunlight, that could also bring up some feelings. So how do we do that? And for anybody that's on right now, we're talking about joy, of course, and we're taking a little joy inventory. So drop a comment below. Let me know how you're doing. And Facebook is so weird. Sometimes I see comments, sometimes I don't. If I don't see your comment during the course of this live, I will answer it right after. If you're seeing me on replay, please go ahead and drop comments. I always love to hear from you. Let me know what's going on with you and how you're doing in your exploration of joy. So as I was saying, this is kind of a sad time of year for me. It kind of like, it is what it is, right? And there's acceptance. We can, when something happens, when my parents passed in in October and November, same year, month and 3 days apart. And then there's their birthdays and their wedding anniversary, and we're coming up to, I'm coming up to some stuff now again. And Yeah. I think for me, because I can only talk about my experience, and I hope my experience translates to yours. But when something that comes out of left field, a boss not being so nice, a coworker not being so nice, maybe being laid off from a job, or not being promoted in your job, or customers um, not saying yes when you want them to say yes, or saying yes and in a kind of funny way, the way that you didn't expect. I mean, I'm just menuing various things, or family not coming through, or family coming through in a way that you didn't expect. All these things that are not to your liking, or in case of somebody passing. How do we handle that, right? What do we do about that? Could fight on it. Could fight against it. What do you mean you spoke to me that way? Could do that. I've done that. Didn't bring me much joy. Or we can accept that our sister may have been thoughtless in her comment, or that our cousin may have been, didn't pick up a phone at an appropriate time to wish a happy fill in the blank. We could fight. How dare they? Good. I mean, by the way, I'm just taking like a quick sidestep. Is everybody able to see and hear me? And if there's issues during recordings in general, please let me know. Not just today, but previous ones, because I may need to do something with my Wi-Fi. So if you're having some issues seeing me, please let me know. But back to the topic now. I just wanted to take a little sidestep because I'm just wondering. I'm seeing myself on my phone. I'm seeing some stuff going on. So I just want to make sure you're okay to see me. Okay, I'm just monitoring for comments. So, yeah. What do we do? What do you do when things come sideways and things happen in a way that does not bring you joy? What do you do? As I said, could fight against it, be all, pumped up and, how dare you? Know people like that. There used to be people like that. I spent a lot of time doing that. It didn't bring me joy. Or we could be accepting. We can accept things as they are. When my father had his stroke, which was devastating in our family, the two options I had, is to rail, why did this happen? Or say, kind of like, why not? Nobody wanted something like that to happen. Of course not. Of course not. But why not? People get strokes every day. Why not him? Right? So what happens when someone says something that's not so nice, that doesn't bring you joy? Fight against it, for sure. Doesn't bring joy, though. Didn't bring joy for me. Or we could be accepting, but when I say accepting, I don't mean just roll over and playing dead either. That's not like, oh, well, what can you do? No, it's an active acceptance. It's not holding ourselves down. I'm trying to see if I can make sense out of this. It is living in our comfort zone in line with our values. And if they say something that you don't like, or if something happens, but staying grounded in who we are. And sometimes, oft times, I have to say, in certain situations, we may need some help. Speaking to a trusted friend, a professional, a clergy person, or if it's, a little less and we can navigate it ourselves, maybe doing some yoga. I've done yoga for years. I teach yoga. It has great benefits for calming, relaxing, and for helping us to maybe think in a slightly different ways. I also use certain products that helps calm me, ground me, relax me, and put my mind and help me, say that in a different way, help me to put my mind in a more positive space when I'm not positive, when things around me have happened that are less than stupendous. I'm happy to share all of that. Some of these products, I will be quite honest, have changed my life. And I credit them for healing. They are very powerful. And again, happy to share. I'm fully transparent. If you want to know what I've used, drop a comment below and I will happily share. I do not hold things back. So this is going to be kind of a short one today. More of a check-in for me, for you. See how we're all doing. See what's going on with us. So if you can gain benefit from this, if this resonated with you, go ahead and share. If you got value from it, go ahead and share it. Come onto my mailing list. I will say this once, I will say this many, many times. Cool stuff is happening in Karen World. I want you to be a part of it. So hop on to KarenBromberg.com and sign on to my mailing list. And I will see you again on the next one. Bye.